So thank you for joining us at AMSSA's online and in-person forum, Anti-Racism and Anti-Hate Initiatives, supporting the integration of refugees in our communities, funded by Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenships Canada's Syrian Initiative. My name is Tracy Weidman, and I'm the Acting Executive Director at AMSSA, and we are coming to you live from Surrey City Hall in Council Chambers. We have over 350 registered connections. Many of you are watching in groups with an estimated 700 views for today's forum. Online participants are joining from all over British Columbia and other parts of the country, so thank you so much for joining us here today. AMSSA is a province-wide organization that works to support other organizations across BC who serve newcomers and who work to build culturally inclusive communities. With this commitment to inclusion, we want to recognize our history and current context and acknowledge that we are here situated on the unceded traditional lands of the Salish people, including the Katsi, Kwantlen, and Tsawwassen nations. Acknowledging history and the unceded territory is a way to reflect on the interweaving of backgrounds and histories and what this means as we work together to build inclusive societies. We also want to acknowledge that this month is Black History Month. This month is a way to recognize the many achievements and the immense contributions of Black Canadians throughout history and in the present day. And for those of you here in person, you may have seen there's a booth outside set up by the city, so take a look if you get a chance. The way we also wanted to begin today is to read a statement prepared by AMSSA. AMSSA wishes to express our concern and compassion after recent events that have made many in our communities feel unsafe, unwelcome, and unvalued. We are deeply shocked and saddened by the attack and murders in Quebec, and we send our condolences to the family, friends, and communities of those affected. We are further horrified by the recent U.S. government's executive order restricting immigration and refugee resettlement in the U.S. In addition to its direct effect on the lives of thousands of immigrants and refugees, this order promotes an atmosphere of xenophobia, Islamophobia, and racism that extends beyond the U.S. border. We are also disturbed by some of the attitudes we have seen in response to the recent increase in people entering Canada from the U.S. to make a refugee claim here. And so we recognize that our own province is not immune to these intolerant attitudes and have witnessed the hurt that these views have caused, not just in this highly charged moment, but over many decades and across many marginalized communities. AMSSA's core values are of inclusiveness, integrity, mutual respect, equity, diversity, and collaboration. And our statement goes on to share our commitment to those values and our commitment to working with our member agencies and our other partners to continue to build more inclusive communities. So this timely forum is bringing together community organizers and experts. Today, presenters will share promising practices, resources, and tools for settlement, language, and community service providers to navigate the challenges of addressing hate and discrimination. This forum will also address the challenges that Syrian refugee clients and the larger Muslim community face in their communities, and how service providers and community groups can address these challenges. We know that these injustices and concerns face many marginalized communities, and these harms have been ever present in our history. We hope that the insights shared today can be integrated and extended to the organizing you are undertaking in your own communities. So now I'm going to turn it over to my colleague, Farah Katadia, who is the Program Director at AMSSA, and she'll be facilitating us through the morning.
Thanks very much, Tracy. Welcome, everyone. We will begin the presentations today, followed by Q&A, and then we will have a panel discussion. Our presenters bring varying perspectives and expertise on anti-hate, anti-discrimination initiatives, supporting the integration of refugees in our communities. Our panelists today are, to my left, Handel Kashopi-Wright, Director, Center for Culture, Identity and Education at the University of British Columbia, Fatima Nazir, Syrian Refugees Resettlement Program Coordinator at the BC Muslim Association, Krishad Daliwal, Lawyer, Islamophobia Legal Assistance Hotline, Yusuf Nassimi, Diversity Coordinator with the Surrey RCMP, and Danielle Nazarowicz, Community Developer and Diversity Education, Abbotsford Community Services. Thank you all for volunteering your time to share your experiences and expertise with us today. We would like to thank our funder, Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada, for making today possible. Just a few housekeeping reminders before we get started. For cell phones, please turn off your ringer or keep it on vibrate and take calls outside if needed. All meeting documents will be sent out electronically after today's forum. Send your questions to events@amsa.org or use the hashtag AMSSA events on Twitter. Our Twitter handle is @AMSSABC.